Nice. Now from here, we'll go to the other side. Front, side, back, middle, tap, out, back, middle, without leaning. 2, 3, 4. One more. 1, 2. You see some instability at this knee. 3, and backwards now. We go back, out, front, in, back, out, front, in, back, out, front, in. One more time. Back, out, front, and in. And then we go into those taps. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Okay, we're going to do a traveling squat. Come to the side. We're going to squat, travel. When we travel, we're traveling in, greater than hip width distance apart. When we squat, we're going even wider. If you have a band on, great, around your ankle. Yeah, Ash, add your band around your calf. Okay, I get to the wall here, so I'm just doing a smaller pattern. Wider, wider. So that the in position is wider than the hip width distance part too. You can see the fireplace. If my legs were together, I'd be cutting it off. Wider, wider. Good, nice. Coming back to center, hamstring curl. Little lower with that band, Ash. You can get to the calf. Yep. I don't know about, try this. Yeah. And you can go for comfort wherever you think that band feels better for the hamstring curl. Okay, turning it in to an alternate tap reach. So I've got a wall over here. I'm gonna reach up to that wall. My other arm's gonna go back. Then I've got another wall over here. I'm gonna rotate that. 7, 7, 6, 6, 5, 5, 4, reach it, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Okay, coming to the edge of your mat. We're gonna tightrope walk, which is actually really challenging. Keep up nice and tall. We're gonna put your left foot directly in front of the right and the right foot directly in front of the left. And I'm gonna stay right in the center. Even just turning my head can make you lose your balance. Okay, we're gonna be doing a lot of traveling variations in here I could use my whole hallway, but for class purposes, so you can see me, I'm staying within my hallway. Now, let's see if we can do this tightrope balance walk backwards. That means find that toe to heel and toe to heel. Whoa, toe to heel, toe to heel. Toe to heel, I like my arms out to the side because that's what you would see. For instance, I always see this in the park near me. This guy sets up this bungee cord type of rope or elastic, and he walks across it. He ties it to 2 different trees. And I always see him doing this and balancing and bending the knees. Ooh, we might do some squats like that. They also teach lunges like that, but I don't love those. So, well, we might do some squats. You see a gymnast land in that position on the beam in a squat, right? Okay. Grab your weights. So we did a tight rope walk, forward, forward, back, back. Okay. Grabbing whatever weights it is for you. I've been lately using my body bars, my mini body bars by Body Bar. Let's do a bicep curl, shoulder press combo, overhead tricep, press, and return. Now, in between, lateral arm raise. Slight bend in my knees to protect the back, zipping up the abdominals. I might have forgotten, and I believe I did, this. I forgot the lateral arm raise. Okay, are we squatting to pick everything up and putting it down? It's getting hot in here. Squatting to pick it up as opposed to bending from the back. And you get an extra squat in. And if you do that, picking up everything throughout the day, if you pick up a lot of things, you get a lot of squats throughout your day. So you can build in some squats to your workout. Lateral. One more. Good. Now doing some shuffling. You can put those weights down and right out of the room, giving yourself a lot of space. We'll do 4. I'll tell you, my arms are getting tired from holding them out wide to the sides. All right, so 4 of those. Finishing up your reps. My heart rate's up. Good job. Now from here, step, balance. And I had a really hard time with that balance. Hug, then step it forward. And hug. That side was easier. Step, hug, step. Walk 4 times in one direction. And then walk backwards. So walk back, hug it in, step back, hug it in, which is a really good recoiling exercise from the front, like if you were doing frontal lunges. And I had you pushing off that front leg, coming back to center. We go 4 in the back direction as well, which then you won't see me for a moment as I walk right out of the room. Good. And then taking it back to center. With or without your arm weights is up to you. We're going half moon. Shoulders back and down. Straight arms, soft bend in the elbows, but really reaching them up. One more. Nice job. Roll those shoulders back. You can walk your feet in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Forward with the shoulders. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Light weights for your kickback variation. Always squatting to pick everything up and bending the arms. You've seen this in a lot of videos. Tap the leg back in the kickback. If that is too much for you, you can just rest one hand on the thigh and just do all the kickbacks on one side and then all the kickbacks on the other side. Okay, otherwise it's tap, return, switch sides, return, tap, return, and return, tap. Good. Siri, what time is it? Hey Siri, what time is it? Damn, Siri. 12:13 p.m. We're doing great on time. Took him forever. 2 and 1 and release. Nice. Grapevines. With or without your weights. I'm going to put mine down. We're going to travel. And this is good for rotation at the hip, right? Arms out to the sides. Or when you see me come back, I might bring my arms up overhead, right? Good. We're doing 4 total. I think this is my 3rd. I really feel that core, especially with my arms up overhead. It's a nice variation. Good. And nice job. Finishing up your last set, coming back to center, finding your ottoman or your chair, nice flat back, sliding your leg out, and we lift and lower. Lift and lower. Better chair, slight bend in your standing leg. 4, 3, 2, hold, curl in and out. We hamstring, curl, extend, curl, extend, curl, extend, curl, extend. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, lower, draw it in, stand up, march it out. Finding your flat back on the chair. Round your back, hug the abs in. It's a standing cat stretch. And then flatten it out, flat back and hold. Do it again, rounding it up. Flat back. Gosh, those feel nice. We're gonna do one more. Round. Whew. And then back. Awesome. Extend the other leg back. We're gonna do the 8 leg lifts and 8 hamstring curls. Brace through the arms. Stay stable in the shoulder blades. We go lift and lower. Lift and lower. Exhale, lift. Exhale, lift. Beautiful. Lift. 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 And lift. Hold, hamstring curl, curl in. Only halfway in, extend it out. Curl it. Extend it out. So when I cue kick your butt, it's actually flex it into a right angle and out. So you don't cramp in the hamstring. In and out. 4 more. These are a little harder if you need a break. Curl. 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 And curl. Nice job. Lower that leg down. We're going to do the same pattern we did, which is stand up and march. And flat back again to do your cat and dog. So Dina, if you ever have to come off your knees on child's pose, do this. If I'm there for a really long time, get up, stretch, flatten out, up and stretch. Let the crown of the head look up at the belly button. Try and draw your chin into the ugliest double chin that you can make, where you really pull it in. Stretch. And then roll it up. So you can just kind of come out of that like a body roll. Holding on to something, a wall, whatever it is. We'll do some lateral leg and we'll do some side knee raising. Light hand or chair. But yeah, you could turn the chair around, Ash. Just use that backside. So we'll first do leg lifts. Slight bend. I sent to the chat a labrum. He did a crab walk for labrum. He did outer thigh. Right? 2. Relax the shoulders back and down. Not a big fan of hand on the hip because it does bring the shoulder forward. But if you do it, like, let me hold the abs in, I'm okay with that. Then we went kick front, at least the physical therapist did. 2, strengthen up the front of the hip. 3, but I'm only gonna do 4 of these. 4, and we already did back many times. So we did that over there. So now take our leg out to the side. We touch elbow to the knee. That's why you're holding on to something. Elbow to knee. Try not to lean too much, right? Elbow to knee. And it's to the side. Unless there's clicking, you can bring it forward if there's clicking. You don't have to lift it so high. Maybe it's here. That's fine. I feel it a lot in the opposite glute, even when I'm low. Last one. And release. Good. Stretch it up. Sway it in the wind. Push it out. Right and left. Push. 3, 2, 1. I don't know. These things are just coming into my head today. I'm going to move my weights out of the way. And I'm going to go to the other side. I'm going to do 8 lateral leg. Okay. If we really want to think about our ballet class, we could be here or zipping up the abs. Right. Four more. Good. And then we did 4 leg kick front, not across the midline. We went straight forward and down, not too high, forward and down, I am lightly holding. I could balance, but I'm just giving you guys in the class I think you should hold. Okay. And rest. And we're going out to the side, return, side, return. After this, we're taking it down to the ground for a little bit more ball bridging. So it's oblique and return. Then we brought it back. We swayed in the wind, we stretched. We place our hands on our thighs. We round, we flatten, we round, and we flatten. Good. Coming back up, grabbing your ball. It's funny because I hid my ball so that I would have space in my hallway. And now it's like, oh, I got to get my ball out from underneath this table. We're at 22. We're doing great. We're going to do the leverage ball bridges. That's where the ball's behind. Zipping up the abs. We're just going to bridge our hips up. Okay, the ball is supporting. If you are strong enough to have your feet here, you can always do that one. But this is more of a modified, nice hip hinge. Actually, it's a glute extension. This is a nice glute extension. Let me say that again because I'm going to clip it because I'm recording me for, and I might be able to send this to Diana or use it for your chats. So bridge, glute extension, squeeze those glutes, lower back down. Still pressing the backs of my thighs into the ball. Zipping up. And we'll just show some of the stretches. We didn't stretch a lot in your warm-up. You guys have been go, go, go today. I don't know what happens on Friday. It's like that for me. Now that I bring Rocky to that 8 o'clock school, I'm back. My hours go by. It's like, whoa, done. And then it's a lot of work. Last one. I love that one. Okay, just loosen up the legs. We'll go out and in, straight, out and in, straight, zipping up the abs, out and in, straight. Now, normally we turn it, but not as every rep. So now I just want you to leave your legs turned out and stay turned out. Draw it in wide, push it out. Normally I combo this move, but here I just did 4 extras, all parallel, then all turnout. And just to give you an idea, my turnout, I didn't even know I could do because my fireplace, I was like, can I? But yeah, because the actual fireplace dips in, but if I go any farther, I'm gonna hit the actual, mantle. So I was like, can I do this? And I can, I got plenty of room. Okay, so now bring the ball in, pull it in, hug your left shin, take your right leg down, and I bring it under the ball. Like I'm hugging the ball with my lower leg, and we're just gonna stretch. I'm gonna pull this leg in as deeply as I can to the chest. And I'm gonna hold this here. And now I realized I was tensing. I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna relax my hip. Okay, not gonna tense my hip anymore. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. I'm gonna switch my sides. I'm gonna take my right foot on the ball and really have the ball close to me. There's not a lot of space here. Okay. Then I'm gonna bring the left leg as under the ball as possible and into it. And I'm just gonna hug in. We breathe it for 4, 3, 2, and 1, and release, and then to a figure 4. Now, when I do a figure 4, I just leave my legs here and I make the ball do the work. I even take my palms upward and just let my body relax. If you need a pillow behind your head, or if you don't have a pillow close by, you could roll up your mat, right? And create a small pillow. I just rolled up my mat. Ah, such a good stretch. People can, and I've cued many times, you can go out and in a couple of times and really hold it in. Just watch that your hips don't roll off the mat, that you keep the base of the glute down. And then that's what's going to give that nice side of the hip stretch, plus the adductor here, the inner thigh. All right, then we'll switch our sides. And in right here, I feel here, inner groin. If you're really tight in the inner thigh, you'll feel that too. But again, I'm not rolling. You can see if I roll, I could put a piece of paper underneath my back. I'm keeping that down. Palms are up, so I can really feel like Shavasana in yoga, where your shoulders are rolled and they say palms up, and you put that blanket on. I fall asleep like that sometimes. 3, pull it in, deep, 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 and release. Nice. Then, depending on who you are, you're going to go to your wall space and you're going to stretch out your back leg. And if there's a couple of you who do the hip flexor stretch, you can go down to the ball, stretch. Okay. Now, if you can't get into that stretch, I'm going to cue this. You're going to go to the wall or the bed space. Going to bring your leg back, and watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to tilt my pelvis under, and I'm going to tuck and reach. So I tucked my pelvis under to get my nice stretch. We used to do this, Dina, if you remember back in the day, right? And we also used to do tap, 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 tap. Remember that? And 2, 1, 1, 1. Oh, aerobics jokes. That's old school aerobics. I do really like this stretch, by the way, guys. If you really tuck under, and I'm rounding my back and getting a nice stretch in. So then when we switch our sides, I just switch the walls. My back leg can go back. If my back leg is down, I'm working through the calf, right? My calf stretch. So we can start there. That's what we used to do when we went up and down, right? Calf. But then if you tilt the pelvis forward and you tuck under, and they used to do this in aerobics, right? Reach. So here I'm just grabbing the wall, holding. And then returning that, then coming out and just doing a side bend. And if you're on the ground, you could do some mermaid stretches. Put your hand on your thigh when you side bend. Hand on the thigh when you side bend. You guys did amazing. Yay. Ending that Friday on a high note. Hands on the thighs, round up and back. And then I was gonna say great job, but do you guys remember? You can just dance it out. All right. You guys did awesome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'll see you Wednesday.
Bye.
I think the best class yet.
It was terrific. Thank you.
Good job. Bye, Dina. Hi, Ash. You okay? Oh, she hung up. Okay. Bye, Dean.